In this episode, we look at an almost completed case, but there's a big gap right here, this big blue gap. There gotta be more action figures, but we don't have any more card backs. DB, what are we gonna do?
Well, I got an idea.
JAK in the box.
All right, DB, I want to hear this big idea. What is next out of this box?
Well, I hope to see the 3 Max Rebo Band.
Okay, who would be first on that list?
That'd be Max Rebo, of course. I mean, it's his band, obviously.
Let's see what I have here. I've got a Max Rebo coming right out at you. I'll pass that over to DB. But he doesn't just come with Max Rebo, he also comes with this piano right here as well.
Look at that piano. And he just it's like
he just kind of stands right into it. Yep,
yeah,
exactly. That's Max Rebo right there playing the piano.
Kind of like the keys are a little bit movable. You don't want to like push them too hard.
Yeah, you can definitely push them down a little bit.
It'd be neat if they made some noise.
These action figures, they did not come out on a regular card back. They came in like a 3-pack. Mm-hmm. But if you look at that 3-pack, it says Star Wars action figures, so you have to include this even though they're not on the back of that list. So we only got to 92. I told you already, hey, there's C-3PO, that makes it up to 93, 2 R2s, 94, 95, and then you've got 96 is the Yak face, which isn't represented. Here's the 97th action figure, Max Rebo.
That's right.
DB, there's more in the band. Who's next in the band?
I guess that would be Cy Snoodles.
Cy Snoodles, that's the lead singer right here.
Cy Snoodles.
I've got Cy right here. I always called her a she. She kind of has like this skirt on right here. You can kind of put this hand up and the microphone right here, and she's just kind of like holding that mic as she belts out her tunes.
Right, I can see that.
That is awesome.
That bright red lipstick there, and yeah, it's very fun scene in the movie when they're singing that Max Rebo Band.
Absolutely. Now, we did get a different type of singing when it went to the special edition. But if you look on YouTube, again, you can find some of the original footage of only the 3 of them as they played for Jabba in Return of the Jedi.
Right. Super, super cool.
Really cool action figure right there. There is one more band member. DB, who's the last band member?
Speaking of super, super cool, we got Droopy McCool.
Droopy McCool! He's our flute player. That's this action figure right here. Look at Droopy.
Oh my God. Look at Droopy. I mean, just look at him. I don't even know what to say about Droopy.
He's kind of like a mole-looking figure or something. Yeah, right.
Like.
Really interesting action figure. Droopy McCool, he also came with this microphone as well, so you can kind of like stand that out in front of him, so he's like picking up all his tunes.
Right.
Interestingly enough, you can see he came with the black flute. Mm-hmm. If you get a black flute Droopy, then the microphones need to be silver. If you get a silver fluted Droopy, then you want to have the black microphones. It definitely comes in that order. That's how they were packaged. Wow. If you have all silver or all black, you're doing something wrong.
Uh-oh, didn't know that.
Good to know. So that gives us 99 action figures, and that will actually fill the case, all 99 action figures. Wow. But I talked to Drew, and I said, Drew, there's a place for 99 action figures, but I feel there's one more action figure that needs to be in that case to complete the 100 Star Wars action figures. And he said, you know, Jack, I agree with you, but I spent a lot of time designing this case, and it came out to 99. I didn't have room for number 100, but I do agree that the blue snaggletooth should be number 100. Wow. And we've got what I call a blue snaggletooth right here, the 100th Star Wars action figure.
Look at blue snaggletooth. That is so cool.
What? Now, unfortunately, there's not a blue snaggletooth spot, so we just have to kind of put him with the red snaggletooth.
Yeah, it's so cool.
But we can kind of put them tandem there. He only came in like this creature type of pack that was only sold at Sears, and that's when you got the blue snaggletooth. But that was very early in the Kenner run, and soon after they realized, hey, He's actually supposed to be small and red and not have boots on. They changed him all around to the red snaggletooth, but in my opinion, it's two different figures.
Yeah, it seems like it. I mean, you put them next to each other, they look similar, but not exactly alike in any means.
It's two different figures. That completes all 100 Star Wars action figures.
Wow.
We did it, but we have one more thing we need to do with these action figures. What do we do next, DB?
You gotta complete that case.
All right, DB, we did it. We did all 100 vintage Star Wars action figures. They're all in that case.
It's like a work of art. I mean, that thing is so beautiful. Just look at how they're all lit up perfectly. I mean, it just looks like you have all of Star Wars right there, just displayed for everyone. You've got to get one of these cases. Check the link in the description. Hit up Drew. Tell him JAK in the Box sent you so you can get one of your own collector display cases.
And as we've been doing throughout this run, we've been celebrating May 4th. Let's go back to 2077. We started with 2077 in our first episode of this run. Let's end in 2077. May 4th. May the 4th be with you, 2077. AI of the future, you want to play this episode so we can celebrate with you.
Feels so long ago, yet so in the future. We're finally done. 100 action figures. Can you believe it? We did it.
You know, and while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. If this is the first episode that you're seeing, there's a ton of episodes that you need to see. Not just Star Wars. We do G.I. Joe. We do He-Man. We do Starting Lineup. We do McFarlane Toys. We do them all. Subscribe to this channel. Help us spread the fun.
But we do love Star Wars. And if you love Star Wars too, hit that like down there at the bottom. Like this video for us. Tell us which one of the comments you loved the best or you're most excited about in that case. Tell us what you think this case looks like with all those action figures in it. Look at that thing.
Absolutely. Do all the little things that they ask you to do on YouTube. If you've made it this far in the episode, obviously there's something that you like about this, so be sure to give us that like. But for now, I'm JAK. This is DB. This is the Star Wars case.
Can you believe it? We did it.
JAK in the box.
Be sure to subscribe and binge watch all of our episodes. Thanks for tuning in to JAK in the Box.